English Leap Podcast.
From Speak English with Class.
Anna, guess what? I brought a reusable water bottle to work yesterday.
Nice. Very responsible.
I know, I felt responsible, I felt mature, I felt like a man with a plan.
Why do I feel like this story is about to fall apart?
Because I left the bottle on my kitchen counter. And then I bought a plastic bottle on the way to work.
Oh, Jake.
I know. Then I carried that plastic bottle around all day with deep environmental guilt.
Deep environmental guilt?
Yes, the bottle was small, but the guilt was huge.
Funny story, but it actually points to something real.
Yeah, climate change can make people feel guilty before the conversation even starts.
Exactly. Guilty, confused, overwhelmed, and sometimes unsure what to say.
Which is why today we're keeping it calm.
Calm, honest, and useful.
No panic, no blaming, just a real conversation.
Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the English Leap podcast, your cozy little place to learn easy English through real, everyday conversations. I'm Anna.
And I'm Jake, still accepting responsibility for the bottle.
As you should.
I knew you would say that.
But honestly, that little bottle story is useful today.
Because it shows the problem?
Yes, we often know the better choice, but real life gets messy.
Exactly. We forget things, we rush, we feel tired, and suddenly the easier choice wins.
So today, we're going to talk about climate change in a calm and practical way.
Not like a news report.
Not like a scary science lecture.
Good. Because if someone starts with, "The planet is doomed," I immediately want to hide under a blanket.
Fair.
A thin blanket, though, because it is getting warmer.
That was a serious joke.
I know, I felt it.
Today, we want to help you talk about climate change in English with more confidence.
Because this topic appears in normal life more than we think.
Heat, food waste, plastic, shopping, travel, energy.
And those small choices we make almost every day.
Since this is a serious topic, we'll use slightly more advanced English today.
So, this episode is great for B2 and C1 learners.
And if you are B1, don't worry. Just listen for the main ideas and enjoy the conversation.
You do not need to catch every word the first time.
Later in Word Tour, we'll slow down useful words for talking about the environment in a more mature way.
And in Say It Better, we'll take simple or harsh sentences and make them sound more natural, thoughtful, and balanced.
Because this topic can feel heavy.
Yes, so we'll be honest, but not hopeless.
Honest, but not hopeless. I like that.
And if some phrases stay in your mind after the episode, don't let them disappear.
Take them into the English Leap Club and practice them slowly.
You can read the transcript, review the word tour, try the quizzes and games, and practice the episode in a calmer, deeper way.
It's a good place to turn one podcast into real practice.
The link is in the description.
Okay, let's begin. Jake, your bottle story was funny, but it also felt very real.
It was not really about one bottle, was it?
No, it was about that moment when you know the better choice, but you still choose the easier one.
Yes, I know reusable bottles are better. I know carrying a bag from home is better. I know wasting food is not great.
But normal life does not always give us the perfect moment to make the perfect choice.
Right. You're rushing, you forget something, you're hungry, you're late, and convenience wins.
That word is important. Convenient. It means easy or useful in that moment.
And I think that is where the guilt begins.
Because you notice the gap.
Exactly. The gap between what you believe and what you actually do.
That is honest and very common.
Climate change conversations can make that feeling worse sometimes.
Yes, they can make people feel like every small mistake means they are a bad person.
I don't like that.
Me neither.
Guilt can make you pay attention.
But shame can make you give up.
That is a strong line.
Thank you.
Don't enjoy it too much.
I'll try.
I think some people avoid this topic because they don't want to feel judged.
Yes, they hear climate change and they think, oh no, someone is going to tell me everything I do is wrong.
And honestly, that kind of conversation does not help much.
A better conversation is not, you are terrible.
Good. I prefer that.
A better conversation is, let's understand our impact and make wiser choices where we can.
Impact means the effect something has, right?
Exactly. And environmental impact means the effect something has on nature, air, water, land, or climate.
That feels more useful than guilt.
It is, because once we understand the impact, we can make better decisions.
Not perfect decisions.
No, better decisions.
I can live with better.
Good. Better is a good place to start.
I think another reason people struggle with climate change is that it feels too big.
It is big.
Too big. Rising temperatures, pollution, forests, oceans, animals, energy.
It can feel like too much to hold in your head at once.
Exactly. And then one person thinks, what difference can I make?
That is a very common feeling.
I feel it.
I do too sometimes.
Really?
Of course. If a problem is global, one small action can feel tiny.
Like taking one spoon of water out of the ocean.
Yes, but I think we have to avoid two opposite mistakes.
Okay, what are they?
One mistake is thinking my actions alone can fix everything.
That is way too much pressure.
The other mistake is thinking my actions mean nothing.
That is too hopeless.
Right. Real life is somewhere in the middle.
So my one plastic bottle did not destroy the planet.
No.
But my habits still matter.
Yes, they really do.
I can believe that.
Good.
I like the middle. The middle lets me breathe.
And breathing is useful.
Especially on a climate episode.
Very true.
But some words still confuse me.
Which words?
Eco-friendly, for example.
Ah, yes. That word is everywhere now.
Bags, bottles, cups, hotels, notebooks.
And sometimes on things wrapped in too much plastic.
Exactly. I once saw an eco-friendly product wrapped in 3 layers of plastic.
That feels confusing.
It was like the product was whispering, I care about nature, while wearing a plastic coat.
That image is very clear.
Thank you, I suffered for that image.
For learners, eco-friendly simply means less harmful to the environment.
That is a useful word.
It is, but it should mean something real, not just look nice on a package.
So not just green leaves printed on the label.
Right. It should mean less waste, less energy, less damage, better materials, or longer use.
Longer use?
Yes. Sometimes the most eco-friendly choice is not buying a new thing at all.
Ah.
I know.
That one hurt a little.
Why?
Because I've definitely bought things just to feel like I was improving my life.
We all have.
A new notebook, a new bottle, a new bag, a new storage box.
And sometimes those things are useful.
Sometimes, but sometimes I'm just buying the feeling of being organized.
That is very honest.
Painfully honest.
This connects to overconsumption.
That means buying or using more than we actually need, right?
That's the idea.
So if I buy an eco-friendly item that I don't really need,
It may still add to overconsumption.
that is annoying.
But useful.
Most useful things are annoying.
Apparently, yes.
Anna, can I ask you something?
Of course you can.
Is it wrong to want nice things?
No, not at all.
Good. I was worried.
Wanting comfort or beauty is not the enemy.
I like that.
The question is not, can I own anything?
Thank you. That was getting stressful.
The better question is, am I buying this because I need it, will use it, and value it?
Or because I'm bored.
Or because you saw a video?
Dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Or because the website said limited offer.
The most powerful 2 words in online shopping.
Truly.
Overconsumption often happens when buying becomes emotional.
Retail therapy.
Yes, buying something to feel better.
I know that feeling.
Most people do. And again, this is not about shame.
It's about noticing.
That's it. When we notice our habits, we can choose differently.
Like repairing something instead of replacing it.
Or borrowing something we only need once.
Or buying better quality and using it longer.
Or simply pausing before buying.
The pause is powerful.
Yes, a small pause can stop a lot of unnecessary buying.
And when we buy less, we create less waste too, right?
Right. And that connects to another phrase people often hear, carbon footprint.
That phrase sounds big.
It does, but the idea is simple. A carbon footprint is the amount of carbon pollution connected to a person, product, activity, or lifestyle.
So travel has a carbon footprint.
Yes.
Air conditioning too?
Yes. The energy we use at home can be part of it.
Food choices?
Yes.
Online shopping?
Also yes, because products are made, packed, shipped, and sometimes returned.
Returns have a footprint too?
They can, yes.
I did not need to hear that.
Sorry.
No, it's useful. Uncomfortable, but useful.
That is a good description of many climate conversations.
Uncomfortable, but useful.
But here is something important. Carbon footprint should not become another way to attack yourself.
Good. I needed that sentence.
It should help you become more aware.
Aware, not ashamed.
Yes.
For example, if someone drives to work because there is no good public transport, yelling at them may not help.
Right. Sometimes people do not have many choices.
Money matters.
Time matters.
Safety matters.
Family needs matter.
And where you live matters.
That's why climate conversations should include real life.
That makes the word sustainable feel more realistic, too.
It does.
Sustainable means something can continue over time without causing too much harm, right?
Yes, and we can use it for the planet, but also for our own habits.
So if a choice is perfect but impossible to keep doing,
it may not be sustainable for your life.
That is helpful.
We need choices people can actually repeat.
Like using less electricity where possible.
Taking public transport when it works.
Carrying a reusable bottle when you remember it.
Yes, when you remember it.
I deserved that.
You did. There is another part of climate change that people sometimes forget.
What is it?
Biodiversity.
That word sounds serious.
It is serious, but the idea is simple. Biodiversity means the variety of plants, animals, insects, and living things in an area.
So not just big animals.
No, not just tigers and whales.
Also bees?
Bees, birds, trees, tiny insects, soil life, plants we don't even notice.
Soil life sounds like a secret underground city.
In a way, yes.
I like that.
Biodiversity matters because nature is connected.
Connected how?
Plants need insects, birds need plants, soil needs tiny living things, people need healthy ecosystems.
Ecosystems means natural systems where living things depend on each other.
That's right.
So when one part disappears, other parts can suffer.
Right.
That is a little scary.
It is. But it is also beautiful.
Beautiful?
Yes, because it reminds us that nature is not just decoration.
Not just something pretty outside the window?
Right. It is a living system.
And we are part of it.
We are.
That makes the topic feel less distant.
Me too. Climate change is not only about numbers and charts.
It is also about the places we love.
The beach.
The trees near your home.
The birds you hear in the morning.
The food that grows because nature is quietly doing its work.
Yes. And when learners can talk about these things in English, they can join more meaningful conversations.
Can I say something that may sound bad?
Of course.
Sometimes I get tired of the phrase, save the planet.
Why?
Because it sounds too huge, like I need a cape.
Climate superhero Jake.
I don't have the shoulders for that costume.
Fair.
I prefer smaller language.
Like what?
Waste less.
Good.
Use what you already have.
Very good.
Think before buying.
Simple and strong.
Protect the places near you.
I like that one.
Because when the language is too big, I feel powerless.
But when the language is practical, you can act.
Yes.
That is a great point for English learners, too.
How?
When you talk about climate change, you don't always need huge sentences.
You can use calm, specific English.
Right. For example, I'm trying to reduce my carbon footprint.
I want to make more sustainable choices.
Overconsumption is a real problem.
We should think about the environmental impact of what we buy.
Biodiversity matters because nature is connected.
That sounds mature,
It does.
but not too heavy.
Good. That is what we want. I think the best climate conversations leave people with responsibility, but not despair.
Despair means deep hopelessness,
Yes, and responsibility means I have a part to play.
not the whole burden.
No, just a part.
That feels healthier.
Climate change is serious, but we can still talk about it in a way that helps people think, learn, and act.
Not freeze.
Right.
Because if the message is only fear, people shut down.
But if the message is honest and practical, people may begin.
So maybe we don't need perfect environmental lives.
No.
We need more aware lives,
More thoughtful choices,
better systems,
better conversations.
and maybe fewer plastic bottles left behind in kitchens.
That would help.
I am growing.
Slowly.
Sustainably?
Very good.
Thank you. I prepared that one.
Now let's slow down and practice today's useful words.
These words will help you talk about climate change, daily choices, and the environment in a clearer way.
Let's begin with a word you hear a lot in environmental conversations. Sustainable.
Sustainable. Sustainable.
Sustainable means able to continue for a long time without causing too much harm.
Situation 1. A city uses solar energy, saves water, and builds better public transport.
You could say, the city is trying to become more sustainable.
Situation 2. You choose a habit that you can repeat, not just something you do once and then stop.
You could say, I need a sustainable routine, not a perfect one.
That sentence is useful for life, not just the environment.
Very true.
The next word is eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly. Eco-friendly means less harmful to the environment.
Situation 1. A shop uses packaging that creates less waste.
You could say, this shop uses eco-friendly packaging.
Situation 2. You carry a reusable water bottle instead of buying plastic bottles every day.
You could say, I'm trying to make more eco-friendly choices.
Just remember, eco-friendly should mean something real.
Not just a green leaf on the label.
Exactly. Now let's practice carbon footprint.
Carbon footprint. Carbon footprint.
A carbon footprint is the amount of carbon pollution connected